guys, AnnaSimsTV here, and you might be asking, why am I recording with a potato? I lost my tripod, therefore I cannot record with a good camera, so I am recording with my laptop screen, but I'm doing audio on my Yeti over here. A year ago today, I was in this room talking to you guys about being on YouTube for 1 year. It is now officially 2 years that I am on YouTube, and I thought it was time to just talk instead of putting out content, because I never really sat down with you guys and talked. This is gonna be a chill video, and if you don't like these kind of videos, then oh well. This video is either gonna get a lot of views or it's gonna do horribly on my channel, so we'll find out. I feel like Leafy with this horrible footage, but yet you see my mic in the corner here. Hello guys, Leafy here. Where do I begin? Okay. Why did I join YouTube in the first place? I joined YouTube because I love creating stories, and I love creating worlds for people. And when you think about it, the kind of content I put out does not really describe me in that sense. I put out gameplay and I put out tutorials, but I definitely don't put out anything that really describes what I like to do, who I am. For example, there's something you guys don't know, but I have been in a creative writing class for the past 2 years, and I've actually been working on a novel. So I'm actually writing a novel, and it's something that I didn't really think about doing until I joined this class, honestly. People who inspire me to do things like this obviously are J.K. Rowling, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Some people might not agree with me on this, but Jesse Ridgway from McJuggernuggets, if you've watched my streams in the past, you might know how I feel or felt about McJuggernuggets and his juggies. I absolutely hated him. And I said, who can lie to their fans like that? How can you put content out there that you're saying is real when it's not, and it's being proven that it's not? Like, how could you do that? I don't understand that. But the last 2 episodes of the Psycho series I watched, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a hate fan. I watched all of his videos, okay? I watched most of them for the most part. I did not really watch the working series because I got bored of that, but with the Psycho series, I pretty much watched every single episode, and I was a fan, honestly, but I was a hate fan. I didn't leave horrible comments or anything. I was just a hate fan. And during the last 2 episodes of the Psycho series, I came to appreciate Jesse so much for the story he told, the emotions he brought out in people, and it's honestly amazing to see what he did on YouTube. There's not many stories like that you see, honestly, and that's something that I've actually always wanted. I'm not gonna show this footage to you guys, but there's a lot of footage of me from when I was little, where I would take we had an old camera when I was little, and it recorded these tiny little VHS tapes that you would have to pop into a machine to be able to play on your TV. And I would record skits on those. I would do funny little videos, and that's really where I started. And that was really had to be like 2005 to like 2010 until like when I stopped doing that. Maybe, I'm not quite sure. And when I think about it, and when I see these stories of these people on YouTube, a lot of people are sadly in it for clickbait. They're in it for money and this and that. I like doing it because it's something I've always done. I've always made videos, and I love storytelling, and I don't get to do that enough on my channel. The only series that I get to storytell with, honestly, is my Perfect Genetics, and that's why I asked you guys on Twitter if you wanted me to continue my Seduce Me series, because honestly, I'm not having much fun with it. I haven't recorded it in over 6 months, and I'm not having fun with it, honestly. Like, maybe one day I'll pick it back up, but I want to do something new and something that actually describes me as a person, something that brings out my storytelling, because I want to continue my Perfect Genetics. I want to do speed builds, I want to do speed casts, and I want to do tutorials, because that's who I am. I am a crafter too, and crafting lets you relieve stress, honestly. But when it comes to storytelling, I haven't been able to do that on this channel, and I really want to. On the topic of crafts, some of you may know that I have an Etsy, and as like a thank you, because I can't do giveaways, and I don't want to do another cast subscriber thing or anything like that, and last year I did like a whole compilation, I think that's the word I'm looking for, a whole compilation of like the funniest moments from this year and whatnot, and I also did a live stream. I haven't live streamed probably since, I don't know the last time I live streamed was, honestly, but this year what I wanted to do is in the corner somewhere here or wherever, I will put up a code for you guys to use, and this code is for my Etsy shop. It's a coupon code. When you go to purchase something, just type it in and you'll be able to use it, and I believe it's for 25% off on my shop, if I remember correctly. I'm the one who made the coupon code. The coupon code is 2 years, and it's to celebrate my 2 years here on YouTube, and 2 years honestly is a lot for something. And there's been a lot of people in this community, and some of you guys may know who I'm talking about, some of you guys may not. There's been a lot of people in the community who gave up after a couple months, after a year, after 2 years, and it's sad. It's not sad, but I miss them. I'm not gonna name names. There's some people who know me more than others, and there's some people who knew me for a bit, and we aren't really that close, but you do know who I'm talking about. And there's a handful of people. I'm not just talking about 1 or 2 people, I'm talking about hand people. I'm talking about a handful of people in this community who have disappeared and are no longer on YouTube or on Twitch or whatever. And I don't want to do that. I want to do this for as long as I possibly can, because it's a lot of fun, and that's what YouTube's all about, in my opinion. It's about having fun, it's about making a community, it's about putting yourself out there in uncomfortable situations. If you go, I can't believe I'm saying this, if you go back and you watch my first video, it is so awkward. It's literally me sitting in my bedroom, recording on my iPhone 4S on the front camera, which it looks like this, it looks like a potato. And it's interesting. If you look at that, I would never think I would be this comfortable in front of a camera. I'm so comfortable talking into a mic, talking into a camera, it doesn't faze me. And people tell me all the time that it's so uncomfortable talking into a camera. How can you do it? It's so uncomfortable hearing your own voice. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate the sound of my voice, or at least I used to. I'm over it now. It doesn't bother me because I sound like a normal person. It's just, you know, I'm not used to hearing my voice, but now that I hear it all the time, and with a Blue Yeti, you literally hear yourself as you're talking, So, you know, if you see me keep looking down, I'm looking at myself, and I know I shouldn't be doing that. Oopsie. But, this is just a rambling video. She's just a rambling girl. That's not the song. I don't remember the song. Ramblin' Man? I'm just a ramblin' man. That's the song. Is that from Rascal Flatts? I think so. I'm not sure. So, what do I want 2017 to be for this channel? 2016 was an extremely hard year, and you guys don't really know much what happened, and I'm not going to go too much into detail of it. One thing you guys do know, I believe I said this in a video, I know I mentioned it on Twitter. My grandmother passed away this past year, actually on Easter weekend. Sorry to bring this video down, but this year has been extremely hard for me, and I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for my best friends and people who I have relations with. This year probably would have sucked, honestly, a lot more than it did. That's not the only issues I've had. I'm not going to go into detail or whatever because it's personal, but I really want 2017 to be a whole lot better, and it's not starting out good. The time I'm recording this, yesterday at the Fort Lauderdale airport, there was a shooting, and if you know me, I go to that airport quite a lot, like 2 to 3 times a year, honestly. And the fact that this happened in my own backyard, 30 minutes away from my home, is mind-boggling, in my opinion. And we even had a pipe break in my house 2 days ago. So 2017's not starting off good, but I want 2017 to be the best year. I want to put out more content, because last year I so lacked on content, so much. And I know it's going to be hard this year because I'm graduating this year. I'm leaving high school this year. During the summer, I'm gonna hopefully become a preschool teacher, because right now I'm only volunteering as a teacher in a preschool, and during the summer I might actually become a preschool teacher. And then in the fall I'm gonna start college, and it's gonna be hard, and I don't want to forget YouTube. I always want to have this channel, and I always want to be able to post content, because that's what I've always done. I've always made home videos. I've always made little imagination worlds. Ask my parents when I was little. That's what I always did. And as an only child, you're really forced to use your imagination more than you think. And I love doing it. That's why I love Harry Potter, because it's a world that magic is involved, and J.K. Rowling had one of the hardest, most struggling backstories you will hear, and believe it or not, it's true. She wasn't always strong. There's so much to a person that not many know, and hearing her story and then having her create a story where we all can escape is wonderful and amazing, and that's what I want. I want to create worlds and stories and characters and emotions, and that's what I want this year to be. I want that to come out in my channel, because when I started this channel, I knew the direction I was going with. I wanted to post gaming content and tutorials. But when it came down to it, I failed to think about what I actually wanted. Which what I actually wanted was I wanted to create stories. And one of the people I was inspired by to do this here on YouTube was actually XM Sugar. I know I mentioned McJuggernuggets before, but XM Sugar actually inspired me with her Big Brother series. I auditioned for her second season, which since she's had the baby and stuff, it's been a little hard for her to create content. And I really miss her, so Laura, if you ever see this, which I highly doubt you will, I love your stuff so much. In fact, when I auditioned for her thing, I was 16? Was I 16? I don't remember. When did her audition thing come out for season 2? I was 16, and I didn't even have this mic. I had a horrible staticky mic, which if you've been following my channel for a while, you will remember that mic, because that mic is horrible. It's horrible. It makes me sound like I'm afraid to talk, which I was back then, but you know, and it's like so staticky, you can't hear me. So, pretty sure if she held auditions with this mic, I might have been in a better position than I was when I did audition. But Laura, if she inspired me, and fun fact, the reason why I did the Seduce Me series was because of her Magical Diary series. Magical Diaries was funny because she had the naughty trio. Seduce Me the Otome, not funny. I'm not having fun with it. That's why I kind of want to end it, but you guys said on Twitter that you want it, so yeah. Does anyone know who Jenna Morsi is? Am I saying her last name right? I don't think I am. She actually, and also another person who inspired me. Just naming a bunch of people here who inspired me right now. She inspired me when it came to writing my actual novel, which, to prove to you guys, I'm actually writing a novel. I will be right back.
One eternity later.
So, to prove I'm actually writing a novel, I started these two babies over a year ago. This one's completely filled out, all handwritten, and this one's like 100 pages or so that I wrote. And together, these two things make up the base draft of my novel. And Jenna Morsi actually, again, I'm not saying her last name right, and I know it. She helped me figure out how to create my characters a little bit better, and how to lay things out, and how to not be a boring writer. Shout out to my creative writing teacher, because he also helped me. Not gonna say his name, but I am subscribed to his YouTube channel. So if you want to figure out who it is, go to my subscriptions and then look for something that would be an English teacher of high school. So yeah, I feel like I'm being repetitive in this video, and I don't like being repetitive, but it's the truth, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, honestly. When I look back on all my videos, I know the video that made me who I am, or made me the girl that people can say, this is the girl that did this, this is, you know, she did this thing. This video went sort of viral, in a sense, and I've been asked this question before in person and on YouTube. Did I think that my Five Nights at Freddy's Sims 4 speed build would get almost 200,000 views? The answer is no, I did not. I didn't even expect that video to get 100 views, let alone 200,000 views. because of that video, I have 2K subscribers, almost 3K now, and I have over 300,000 views. I am thankful for every single one of you, no matter how you got to my channel, which actually I'm curious, tell me, how did you find my channel? Because I know the majority of the people did find my channel through my FNAF videos. So I'm curious how some people found my channel. Did you find it from a friend? Did you find it from finding this video? Because I just like to know. Because it's just one of those things where in my mind I feel like I got all my subscribers from that one FNAF video. While in other cases, when I look at other videos like my friend Bo video, I'm like, that has 12,000 views. How? And why? Why does that have 12,000 views out of all my videos? Why does that one video have 12,000 views? It's interesting just to see. Because when I started my channel, I think I mentioned this in my last year video, I didn't really know if my channel would gain subscribers. Would I be like one of those people that would be stuck at 100 subscribers for like a year or two? Would I be one of those people that wouldn't really have a community where they felt like they didn't belong? But I feel like I belong, and I'm not gonna lie, our community isn't as strong as what it used to be, because some people did leave, but I would say that I know the people who comment on my videos and stuff, and I like to think of them as my little community, and I like seeing the people who comment constantly on my video, you know who you are. If you watch this one series and you comment on it, or you like voicing your opinion, I love comments. I don't like nasty comments, like rude comments, but I love comments. And that's the most important thing in my opinion. Anyways, this video is getting a little long and I keep forgetting what I'm talking about, but I like watching videos like these where you just hear someone talking and they're just spilling their thoughts. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for 2 amazing years. And if you aren't already, follow me on Twitter if you want to stay a little more personal with me like this. If you like hearing my thoughts and stuff, you'll always hear them on Twitter. So yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all later. Remember, this is not just my channel, this is your channel too. Bye!